It's Louisville's new rock alternative, Alt 105.1. It is PK, and I have Dan, Patrick, the Black Keys. You guys are here. You are headlining tonight, Bourbon and Beyond. How you guys feeling?
Feeling good. Sober. We're sober.
Sober?
Completely.
We're completely sober for the time being, yeah.
For the time being. I mean, you're in bourbon country, so, you know, there's got to be some bourbon in the dressing room at some point.
Yeah, it won't be long, but...
Hey, we're going bourbon and we're going beyond.
I mean, you have to, right? I mean, you start with the bourbon, and then after that, the Beyond.
Fully serious, yeah.
I love it. Well, welcome to Louisville and to Bourbon and Beyond. I mean, it is crazy out there already, and I mean, we still got a couple of hours before you guys even go on. So I do want to talk about just festivals in general. I mean, obviously, you guys are no strangers to it, and you know, any band that you really talk to, they always say, if you got 10 people or 10,000 people, you want to try to put on the same show. But there has to be kind of a different atmosphere when it comes to a festival, right? Like there's that different energy, isn't there?
You know, the crowd is everything at a festival. We just got back from Europe, and you know, the crowds over there are just off the walls.
Yeah.
And so it's so easy and so fun to perform for a crowd that is having fun. You know, like that's the difference between a good show and a bad show. It doesn't actually matter how many people are there. It's just if the people are feeling it, then it's a lot easier. You know.
Yeah. Just. You know, you kind of feed off of the energy of the crowd, and you know, makes a whole lot of difference. But you know, and it's always interesting too, because like even at a festival show, like I feel like there's still people that, like, strangely enough, haven't heard of the band and are discovering you for the first time. So you know, does that kind of have an impact on, you know, the, like, in the back of your mind what you're thinking as far as like playing in the set?
Yeah, I mean, a music festival, you know, it's like, you know, it's a good opportunity to get in front of people who aren't familiar, you know. So there's definitely considerations in the set list. We played a show with Liam Gallagher in Italy this summer, and like, he played like, I don't know, Wonderwall second or something. And afterwards, I was like, man, like you really went for it. Like, he's like, you got to play a hit second.
Always play a hit second.
He's like, play one of your top 3 songs second, always.
The next night we played with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They played their big hit second. We were like, yep.
Okay. So we're
it
playing.
Was like Liam unlocked
second.
the code for us.
Yeah.
There you go.
It took 21 years to get the secret knowledge.
Hey, I mean, like, you know, you listen to other people and you know, kind of make it your own and everything. And that you know, I usually save this question for last, but since we're talking about set lists and everything, you know, one of my favorite things to ask any band, you know, when you think about a full headlining show, you're putting together your set list. You have all the staple songs that, you know, are always going to make the cut. You have some new songs, you know. What's the one song that you wish you could put into the set list, but it always just barely misses the cut? Just can't, like, you don't have enough time, or maybe it's too long, maybe it's too complicated. Is there anyone that...
This question, I just want to let you know, it's a question that I don't know anybody that answers that, like, it has to answer that. Yeah. It might be a piece of shit type of person. Like, all my songs are so good that I got to play them first before I can get to this one song that I actually like to play. That's just like, so, I mean, like, they might be like real narcissistic personality disorder song. Everything that we want to play, we've got in there, you know what I mean? Yeah. But, you know, we do have so many great songs that we can't touch on, and, you know, if we just could, like, really get there, you know.
I mean, that's fair. Well, I mean, I might have to retire that question for some other people and see what they say. I was like, all right, we're gonna put that one to put aside. That was not an answer that I was expected to hear, but I dig it. But definitely looking forward to seeing what songs are in the set for tonight for Bourbon and Beyond. And I do want to talk a little bit about the kind of what's next for you guys, because I mean, you know, it's been a hot second since the last album dropped, and you know, like you said, you just got back from Europe. You got tonight. So what's next for you guys moving forward here?
We just finished up a record.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just got it mastered. We've been working on it for like a year or more, and it feels really, really good. That's sort of what we've been working on.
I like it, and
yeah, we played like maybe 30 shows this year, but we've been in the studio maybe 100 days. We've been working nonstop this year. Wow. Yeah, and so what we got going on is we have a few more shows left this year, we've got to put everything in order for the artwork for the album, etc. Then next year's going to be another record and more touring.
I like it. Well, that's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And I mean, you know, we're always due for a new record. As soon as one drops, already looking forward to another one. So I mean, does it ever get like kind of to that point? I mean, you guys are always doing so many things, not just with the Black Keys, but like with solo stuff and production and all that. Does it ever kind of reach that point where you're just like let's stop for just a second here and like, you know, you just kind of take a break from the writing or any of that process?
No, it's doing all that kind of stuff that keeps it fresh, really. It's like, that's why I'm going back and playing with Pat. It's so much fun when I get to go do other things. Same with Pat, you know. The thing that can get tedious is being on the road. You know, that can really eat you up if you let it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Back in the day, we were doing like 120 shows a year. It's like, you know, you're on the road at that point like 200 days a year. Not creating, it's touring. I mean, you're making a lot of money, but it's, you know, like the fine line for us is getting that thing where you're creating and you're also still able to make money and tour and stuff. I think what's really helpful for me is to set goals, attainable goals. So you're not just working chaotically for no reason, you know what I mean? Like, so if you want to accomplish something, set the goal and try to get there.
I mean, that makes perfect sense, and you know, again, you don't want to burn yourself out. So
you also got to know when you've arrived at your goal, and then you can set another goal.
Yeah, set the next goal, and you know, yeah. Do you have the next goal in mind?
Yeah, I'm trying to gain 15 more pounds, and then when I get there, I will try to lose 15 pounds.
Just rinse and repeat. I love it. Well, dude, I appreciate you guys taking the time. I'm looking forward to the set tonight here at Bourbon and Beyond. It's going to be an absolute blast, and you know, now that there's a new album that's going to be coming, looking forward to that as well. But definitely appreciate you guys taking the time. And, you know, go enjoy some bourbon and some good music, and you know, we'll hopefully have you guys back in Louisville again very, very soon.
Cool, man.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.